Okay, really quick one today for the Unagi Observer. Last time I was going to talk to you about Johnny Rad's, a pizzeria that I went to, or actually it's a bar with a pizza being served. And but my PC was infected. My PC is still infected, so I have to do this little kind of hatchet job here. Johnny Rad's is like I said, it's a bar that serves actually really good pizza. It's kind of unusual toppings, very quality, good toppings, and they have a couple burgers, fries, that type of thing. But really, if you're going to go to this place, you got to go for the pizza. The pizza is really good, and the staff is really great about if you want to add a thing or two or take a thing or two off of their specialty pizzas. They're very amenable to that. The only problem that I have really with Johnny Rad's is kind of the atmosphere. It's very skater punk chic. If you used to be a punk and you used to skateboard like I used to, this place is going to seem a tad pretentious. It just doesn't come off right. It's it's a good. It gives homage to skaters, which is good, and supposedly to punk, the idea of punk, but it's just too squeaky clean, and it just seems too forced, and I think the people who go there really aren't really what you would consider punks. And one of the things that really bothers me about Johnny Rad's is the actual logo that you see right here. If you're not into punk, then you don't know what you're looking at. If you are into punk, especially if you are a DC punk, like I was, then the following band might resonate with you. It's called Black Flag. One of the more famous things to come out of Black Flag is Henry Rollins. Now, if you notice the four black bars there, the way that they're situated, that is the actual symbol of the Black Flag band, and actually was a symbol for a time of the record label SST, which Henry Rollins owns, and used to put acts on. So when someone uses a symbol like this, Henry Rollins more or less doesn't give a darn about it. Almost got me cursing there. Really doesn't care if you use some of his stuff as long as it's in a non-threatening or insulting way. And while this is not insulting by any stretch of imagination, it is playing on one of the biggest punk bands of all time, American punk bands, which is Black Flag, and it's kind of that's the draw. And you go in and you don't even see any Black Flag stuff. You don't hear any Black Flag stuff. You see sports on the big widescreen TVs, and the beers are microbrews. Back in the day, punk meant that you didn't have a whole lot of money, so you bought PBR as your beer, and if you were lucky, you might have had a Minor Threat or a Black Flag tape that you played over and over again, because that's all you had. So anyway, if we want good pizza, go to Johnny Rad's. If you're going there to see some type of punk atmosphere, don't waste your time. Speaking of not wasting your time, saw the Green Hornet, so basically you don't have to. This was a very, very big disappointment in a movie. There was a lot of anticipation that came out. If you saw the trailers, you probably saw the best parts of the movie. Actually, I'll tell you what the best parts of the movie. The car, Black Beauty, is awesome. I want one. Seriously, I want one. The action scenes are really, really good. This new guy, Jay Chow, who plays Kato, is really, really good. I expect that we shall probably be seeing him again in the future. He's actually a pop singer in Taiwan, and apparently a very good one. And the ending song, or when the credits roll, one of the songs that they play is one of his songs. The title's escaping me, but if you do happen to see the movie, stick around for the song. It's actually pretty good. You don't know what he's saying, is he singing in Chinese, but it's actually pretty good. There are a couple funny parts. They keep Cameron Diaz to a minimum. She's attractive, but she's really a crappy actor. And Seth Rogen is not a bad actor, I don't think, and I think he's pretty good in a lot of the other stuff that I've seen him in. This wasn't a movie he should have been in. The script was awful, and he just didn't. It's not his style. This really wasn't his style. Now, having said all that, the action scenes are pretty cool. And like I said, the car is great, and the car sequences are amazing. Jay Chow, it was fun to watch. As a very calm Kato. In fact, it reminded me of Bruce Lee, who played the original Kato in the original 1966 version TV show of the Green Hornet. And what I think is interesting is that there's a story, I don't know if this is true or not, that actually in Taiwan and in Hong Kong, when they aired the Green Hornet, it was actually called the Kato Show. Because Kato kind of does all the work. And that's actually something they point out in the movie. So, anyway, if you want to spend your money, go ahead. Just realize that you're spending your money on seeing really good action sequences, but little else. Don't bother to see it in 3D. You don't need to see this movie in 3D. And the last thing I have to say is, as soon as I stop talking, just wait a few minutes, and I'll show you something that is a better part of the movie. Okay? You've been warned, and I'll see you next time. Bye.